Hi, my name is Gracie, and today I want to tell you about a newfound passion of mine. Over the summer, I had the amazing opportunity to attend Cornell University and study sustainable green cities and the possibilities that urban design can bring. For the first time in our history as a species, over half of the world lives in an urban environment. From 2015 to 2050, it is expected that our population will increase from 7 billion to 9.3 billion people, two-thirds of which will live in cities. As the world population increases, our environment will have to sustain a higher population. As resources dwindle, such as clean water and adequate resources, but technology increases, solutions will look very different than they did in the past. So where do we begin? To me, the solution to many of tomorrow's problems lie in urban planning and design. Cities are a platform for change. They are a responsible, ethical, and reasonable solution to many of tomorrow's problems. Proper design can influence social behavior, the economy, the environment, and most importantly, our happiness and health. In agrarian-based developing nations, families typically have many children due to both social needs as well as poor access to healthcare and education. This is contributing to the world's rapid population growth. As these countries grow and cities develop, they will undergo industrialization, which will lower population growth, but likely have a negative impact on the environment until enough time has passed for solutions to be developed. However, to have the benefits of industrialization but minimize the impact, it is our job to put city development in the hands of educated urban designers and plan out the growth of the cities in the most efficient and healthy way possible. With the development of these cities, a wide variety of resources, such as education and healthcare, become offered. This greater access to resources also advances gender equality through widely available education and family planning techniques, which create communities for women to have power over their own bodies and pursue personal education. This greater access to resources not only improves gender equality but also lowers rapid population growth. While industrialization expands and cities pop up around the globe, healthcare, education, and social equality are expected to spread. However, as developing nations create cities that offer wide access to resources, they also produce CO2 emissions. CO2 accounts for a large percentage of our greenhouse gas and is largely produced from the burning of fossil fuels. Most of these emissions are made from the production of electricity. A third of electricity is used within households, and another third comes from individual transportation. Urban planning can be implemented to lower domestic electric use through passive solar design. This traps sunlight during the colder months and is absorbed and naturally released so buildings don't require electricity for heating. City planning can also be used to lower transportation CO2 emissions. Transit-oriented development empowers pedestrian traffic and reduces the need for automobiles. High-quality, unobstructed pedestrian footpaths provide basic mobility for all. Continuous cycle tracks should be implemented wherever motor vehicle speeds are over 25 miles per hour. Street trees and covered walkways should also be used so walking is pleasant even during hot months. Additionally, urban design creates a dense network of walking and cycling routes that create connections and provide access to goods, services, and public transport. Large city blocks should be broken up by publicly accessible pedestrian and cycle-only paths. Public transport reduces the need of many individual cars. By creating a dense network of rapid transit lines, a majority of the population has high-quality public transport access. This is frequent, fast, and reliable. Lastly, urban planning can lower CO2 emissions by reducing the overall supply of parking to influence behavior and create incentive for the use of public transport and walking and cycling. This not only helps lower CO2 emissions, but also increases human safety and health within the microenvironment. Proper urban design and planning is a platform for lowered industrial impact, lowered population growth, increased social equality, and lowered greenhouse gases. However, all of this is just what I've learned. I encourage all of you to learn for yourself. Read books, use the resources around you, use the internet, I especially love Pinterest, and most importantly, talk to the wonderful teachers and adults that surround you. Thank you for listening.